the ground. Silver-handed. It's week 320 in the NFL season, and we're underway on the This field really got to go and beyond the 20, not much. In fact, just a yard past that 31. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama and finished with an electric senior season in Oklahoma. They'll start by running the option to right. This is picked up by Rose. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
No runners and team first plays to start the game so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something they could have done wrong.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. To throw on second and 10. Watson. And he's raced out. Taken down back at the 25. Baron Browning, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. He's got the Joker who's been taken and he brought down at the 6-yard line. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. A shotgun snap to Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against some good receivers. You're going to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Second down and goal. Watson. Touchdown. This is his 10th touchdown in the year. And the Browns take the early turnover and convert it into a touchdown. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. This taking it in at the goal line. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Hurts. And this is Watkins. So the collision for 7 there. And it's second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And no matter what's done throughout the ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how tackling is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Fortunate to get anything from that, given a yard up to the 49. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They will play action with Hurts. And this was incomplete. Too much contact on that one, and it's this down. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were very loose coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow you focus some points that are knock them back on their head, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 33. Throwing his Hurts. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they come out and they establish a tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together have a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it is incomplete.
Passing game in the NFL, if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second touchdown, Eagles. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. That time a 9-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he has it for first down as he gets the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, it's Watson. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Throwing again on second down. Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. 7-7, our score after 1. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Sione Takitaki able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. On 4th down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. A solid stiff arm. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. By the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. On 2nd down and 4. Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The Browns at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now it's Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. From the gun, here's Watson. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it. Going deep here for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson, and he comes back with one complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, Watson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. So here are the Browns to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try the air now with Watson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Here's Watson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A pickup of 27. And they pick up the first down in the process. To the air yet again, Watson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Chubb. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're
without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. They'll run for it. Chubb, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They make their 2nd half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown. Albert Okwuegbunam. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are back within a score. Hurts will throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And now Watson throws another interception. Oh, able to avoid him. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because a strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Throwing is Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Tony Field coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get on. And we're back now here in Cleveland. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on the receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
The kick by Elliott is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
This one fielded at the 5. And he returns this to the 22. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. Well, the bad news, they had the turnover last time. The good news, their defense only surrendered 3. So now we are set up for a great finish, all tied here in the 4th. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Chubb on the read option. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run it again with Chubb. Stopped up shy of the 45 despite some pretty powerful running. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Back to throw, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 41, Hurts fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back in Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback.
even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last two plays, both losses. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get your reset. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Chubb running right. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or two short. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Well, the entire game coming down to this kick from Cade York. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.